All right, so here we are. Muay Thai. We call it the science of 8 limbs because you have what? Punch, kick, knee, elbow, elbow. But now we're going to talk about what do we compare these weapons to, all right? I'm going to arm you with weapons at all times. That makes sense? So your first weapon is your spear, which is your long-range strike. Good. You have your other spear. That's it. So that you're thinking, that's my longest range strike. I'm thinking of a spear for 2 reasons. One, the energy line, but also the range. Now we get a little closer. I have my katanas on me. Katana, 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 katana. We think about that like a katana, the same way I throw that katana, I'm dragging my blade through. Now we get a little bit closer. Now what do we have? We have our battle axe. Boom, battle axe. Imagine you have a big, heavy battle axe. You're going to get in there. It's hard to wield, but it's very effective. You only get a few swings. It's not like your dagger. So you have a dagger on you, all right? And your broadsword. Got it? Your broadsword. Boom. Now what else do all the weapons we have? Our hatchets. Our hatchets, elbow, elbow, elbow. There's our hatchets. If you're fighting with a hatchet, boom. All right, if I'm fighting with a spear, here, fighting with a katana. So you're walking around with all these weapons. Now, another weapon I like to work on is our flail. A flail is a stick with a ball, with a chain with a ball with spikes. That flail doesn't go here like a lot of people think. It comes out and around the ribs. So we have our flail. So that's our weapons. We're walking around talking about Muay Thai. I want to arm you to the teeth, but I want to arm you with all the weapons you can use in the street. You have your punch, you have your kick, you have your knee, you have your elbow. But if you think about these like weapons, you're thinking my dagger, I'm keeping them away. Broadsword, like I'm slaying a dragon. You really rotate your shoulders. That makes sense? So let's do it real quick. We're going to go through all your weapons I want you to get great at. Dagger, broadsword, flail, spear, katana, battle axe, boom, hatchet. There's the weapons I'm arming you with. Now, with that hatchet, I have lots of hatchets. All right, does that make sense? With that battle axe, I have a battle axe when I come around. Does that make sense? I have a battle axe when I come straight up. But you imagine that battle axe, you can wield that battle axe sideways. It takes a lot of energy, but that's the idea. The idea is those knees, I had those angles. All right. That spear, what do I have on the spear? I have different energy lines. So I go that spear just above the knee in an MMA fight. Pretend he'll do that in Muay Thai. Muay Thai, we're going body. All right. Why? Because we're here, we're tapping. In MMA or a self-defense situation, I might be able to get that spear on the leg, right? Right above the knee, middle of the hip, middle of the thigh, right on the hip, right to the cup. There's a little spot right above the cup that'll make you go. Solar plexus, neck, and chin. All right, that's where we're working with that spear. Now, our katana, where do we go? Walk with me. All right, where do I go? Hands up. Where's my first strike on my katana? Again, not specific to Muay Thai, but MMA in a real fight hand. You put weight on that, calf kick. Oh, don't have a lot of Muay Thai because we're too light. All right, why are we tapping our foot like this in Muay Thai? Why? Because I'm selling the foot jab. What else am I selling? The block. Shin on shin does not feel good, all right? So when we're talking about our moving, jab, cross, hook, good. Battle axe, knee, elbow. Got it? Now, foot jab. Now we talk about once we get these weapons down, we want to use them together, right? So I like to set up my katana with a jab, all right? Right there, all right? Little jab. Right to my Thai kick, because that makes them heavy. Or a foot jab to my Thai kick. Does that make sense? So I'm setting up when I'm using these weapons together. Sometimes you got to think, I got all these weapons, but my dagger, I'm not giving too much away. I can stay back. So that dagger, like the pawn in my chess match, is what I'm going to use most. All right. So now we'll go dagger, katana, gusa, spear, katana. Now understand the difference between this is what? Range. It's based on where the guy is, where you want to be. So if I'm going to be here, I want to keep him far away. Boop, to my Thai kick. If I'm fighting a little closer, I'm going to go here. Boom. Got it? Cool? All right, let's work it.